Hello everyone, and welcome to my The Bold and the Beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer may come to the conclusion that changing his approach is necessary in order to win back Steffy Forrester. Fans of B&B are aware that Liam has attempted to seduce Steffy with kisses, sincere talks, and even arrogant forecasts, but none of those tactics have succeeded in keeping her away from her spouse. Why in the world would Steffy throw up her blissful marriage to John Finnegan for a waffler like Liam when she is so dedicated to him? Steffy has no reason to select her unfaithful ex with a bad history when Liam has wronged her so frequently. Liam has his work cut out for him if he ever wants to snatch Steffy away, as Finn is the one who has demonstrated his commitment to her. In light of this, Liam could use deception to get Steffy back to him. Liam may take advantage of the one thing he is working for him as he attempts to harm Finn and Steffy. Liam and Steffy will always be connected by Kelly Spencer, therefore he could ultimately conclude that Kelly holds the key to bringing their happy family back together. Kelly might be used by Liam to entice Steffy to go closer, therefore let's discuss how he could utilize their daughter relationship to influence his former partner. Kelly will be overjoyed if Liam begins recommending more STEAM family time because she likes her father. Liam could easily instill notions about possible activities for the three of them in Kelly's mind. Though Liam has been bringing up Thomas Forrester's dubious past lately, he may find himself acting in ways that are uncannily similar to Thomas' past. Once upon a time, Thomas employed Douglas Forrester to manipulate Hope Logan in the hopes that their family would live happily ever after. Liam's actions appear to be growing worse rather than better, even though Thomas eventually sought atonement and ended up on a better road. Perhaps Liam is the next in line to try to obtain the reunion he desires by using his own child. It's evident that Liam is incredibly keen to reconcile with Steffy and would stop at nothing to achieve this goal. Stay tuned for updates on any devious actions Liam may do and the unsettling information that may follow. That may involve manipulating Kelly and attempting to play on Steffy's emotions. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that even though Liam's new strategy might not work out, he still intends to pursue Steffy. Spoilers for The Strong and the Lovely demonstrate that Krista Allen has authoritatively declared her exit from the CBS show. Allen said that TPTB illuminated her back in October, but her agreement wouldn't be rate-charged in a new meeting with cutoff time. Allen was gotten aback by it, taking into account she had as of late partaken in the Authority cast picture meeting for B&B. Before long later, Allen got a call illuminating her that she had been eliminated off the show. As per an insider, Allen was given the decision to change to repeating, however turned it down. A delegate for Krista Allen, in the meantime, presents it from an alternate perspective since, following a very long time of no work by any stretch of the imagination, apparently she was offered only a couple of lines in a solitary episode. Normally, Taylor was a significant person on the show when her circle of drama with Brooke Logan and Edge Forrester was continuing forward. However, when that plot settled, she had next to no on-screen time. Taylor Hayes gives off an impression of being to a lesser degree a need for B&B now that Brooke and Edge are back together. In a meeting, Allen remarked, "The show basically demonstrated that my job wasn't exactly required. Normally, an enormous number of fans have communicated their conflict and backing for Allen via online entertainment. Taylor's non-appearance has been noted, especially considering the ongoing trouble her kids are encountering. Many individuals have communicated how Taylor would need to help Thomas and Steffy Forrester, all through Eric Forrester's ailment. As Thomas and Trust Logan draw nearer, additional astonishing prospects could emerge." At the point when fans last heard from Taylor, she probably had a few hesitations about that association. However, she won't ever be able to resolve those issues. November 10th should be Krista Allen's last air date in light of the fact that that is the point at which her latest episode circulated. Apparently, Taylor should go to save the world again, leaving her youngsters and grandchildren to progress forward without her. Alan was a Daytime Emmy chosen one, however the program chose not to incorporate her. Alan uncovered that she is going to Atlanta, Georgia, considering this to be an opportunity to start another section in her life. As per Mysteries for the Intense and the Lovely, Alan has finished up her run. Remain in for more data on what Taylor Hayes' vanishing will mean for her friends and family. Spoilers for the Intense and the Delightful propose that Xander Avant's rebound might prompt some fascinating show. At the point when Thomas Forrester attempted to hide Beth Spencer's endurance in 2019, he was at the zenith of his wretched profession. Thomas undermined Xander and different individuals from the mystery circle as a feature of that procedure. This was all a piece of Thomas' insidious plan to guarantee a future with his fixation, Trust Logan. Since John Finnegan is his new doctor, Xander will converse with him over the course of the 7-day stretch of December 25 to 28. Finn's association with the Forrester faction will turn out to be clear all through their discussion. Xander could search for refreshers on Thomas, Trust, and the wide range of various characters in the Taken Best story, assuming he discovers that Finn is Steffy Forrester's life partner. Will Finn recognize that Trust is currently taking part in an extramarital entanglement with Thomas and is separating from Liam Spencer? Assuming such is the situation, Xander will be irate to hear this news, since Thomas' past fixation made such a lot of destruction. This may handily bring about Xander going searching for Thomas to have a vicious fight. Xander could visit Thomas and need to air a couple of complaints. You can ensure that Xander will berate Thomas for disturbing his life and constraining him to stay quiet about Beth, assuming they at any point run into each other once more. Furthermore, Xander could act like expectation is as yet Thomas' casualty and accept that Thomas pressured them into beginning a relationship. Thomas may, obviously, acknowledge liability regarding his evil acts and deal a conciliatory sentiment for his debased past. By and by, Thomas feels he can now cherish Trust in a sound manner due to the headway he has made in treatment. Thomas will not comprehend the reason why Trust and Thomas, who are both consenting grown-ups, ought to take off from their common bond. It is actually the case that Thomas' questionable history blurred matters fairly, however, until further notice, they needed to go on. While Thomas would go to his own protection, Xander may be worried that soon Thomas pivots and damages Trust again. Ideally, B&B makes the most of this phenomenal opportunity to have a fight among Thomas and Xander. Nevertheless, Thomas feels he can now love Hope in a healthy way because of the progress he has made in treatment. Thomas won't understand why Hope and Thomas, who are both consenting adults, should run away from their shared bond. It's true that Thomas's dubious history clouded matters somewhat, but for the time being, they had to go on. While Thomas would go to his own defense, Xander might be concerned that it won't be long until Thomas turns around and harms Hope once more. Hopefully B&B takes advantage of this fantastic chance to have a battle between Thomas and Xander. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Xander had to return for a purpose, so keep an eye out for any problems Thomas could cause. As indicated by reviews for The Striking and the Lovely, Xander needed to return for a specific reason, so watch out for any issues Thomas could cause. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.